I once again request everyone to mute their mic.
The photo. ഹോസ്റ്റിന് എല്ലാവരുടെയും മൈക്ക് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ കഴിയില്ലേ? അങ്ങനെ ചെയ്യാവും നന്നാവുക.
എല്ലാവരും സ്വയം അവരുടെ മൈക്ക് ഒന്ന് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്യാൻ ശ്രമിക്കുക. അതാകുമ്പോൾ ഒന്നും കൂടി
സംസാരിക്കുന്നവർ അപ്പം അൺമ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ഇപ്പൊ എല്ലാവരും ഒന്ന് മ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. സംസാരിക്കുന്നവർ അപ്പം അൺമ്യൂട്ട് ചെയ്താൽ മതി.
Hello Zena, now you must start. I think the floor is set.
Thank you. Okay, so once again, most welcome to this ceremony. So how was your day? Was it good or was it bad? You know, it's not the actions that happen in your day which makes it good or bad. It's all your mindset. If you believe your day is good, it's good, and vice versa. In short, you are what you think you are. I want each and every one of you to be active in the session, and we can do it through chat. Rack your brains, because I will ask you about what you felt about the ceremony. Oh my God, I'm scared. Let me leave. Again, it is just your mind. Seize every opportunity you have got and make it an unforgettable memory. Now, what points did I shoot at you? Let me check who have listened to me. Type it in the chat. What points did I tell? What points did I tell now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear.
Okay. So what points did I just say? Can you type it in the chat? Okay. So one is you are what you think you are. And the second is seize every opportunity and rise. Now, these points, along with 97 others, are perfectly explained in the book, The Growth Hacker by Mr. Muneer Amayoor. As far as I know him, he's the simplest man I have ever met, even though he had to go through many incidents. One thing I love about him is that he's so sincere and precious, and I feel like he's a gift to me. Because of that, I'm so happy to be part of his book launching ceremony. Coming to the book, so many points explained in one book would be really helpful, but also extremely boring. You know, I can totally relate. However, this book is a cruise through all inspiring stories of success, failures, and aspiration put together. Of course, no one wants to hear just only success stories. We all want some thrill, don't we? Yep. This book includes all that. I want to read it. Don't you? This is a book hatched to inspire the readers to undertake the solo ride to explore the territories you always want to explore. Now, we all have goals and we really want to achieve them. Then what are stopping us? We don't want to step out of our comfort zone. We want to achieve those goals. How? By sitting on our bed, cozy in a blanket, with a cup of hot chocolate and marshmallows, typing on our laptop. What comfort. Life is good, right? Do not think like that. I'm not demotivating you. I'm just conveying the reality. You can never achieve anything by achieve a big goal by sitting in your comfort zone. You must have some fear of getting out of your comfort zone, right? The growth hacker will help you take your baby step by infusing a sense of purpose and direction in your heart. This book is aimed to make your life meaningful and worth living. Your life is a journey towards an overarching purpose. Through brilliantly crafted anecdotal accounts, fictional narratives, craft and philosophical contemplations, this book accelerates your journey towards the ultimate purpose of your life. God didn't just create you so you can eat, drink, and die. No, you have a purpose in life. Many of us are yet to find, and many of us have found it. This book helps you find your purpose. One tip: do not underestimate your purpose. There are 7 billion people in this world, and each and every one of them's purpose is valued. Fashioned in the structure of a fable, each chapter gives a gem of a lesson to push you on your path towards success. These are always interesting to read and watch. I request everyone to mute their mic. They're not talking. Thank you. Disney stories are always interesting to read and watch. Now, this book is a fable, yes, but it teaches you many, many life lessons, many valuable life lessons. With each chapter, you would reach one step closer to your dream. Now, I have said more than enough. So we have a ribbon cutting ceremony by our own Mr. Muneer Amayoor's beloved family. We have his mother Zainaba, father Omar, wife Fatmatul Zuhra, and son Seyhan. Please welcome the family. Let's give a big round of applause. Thank you so much for joining us. Hi. Oh, is that a son?
Yeah, it's Muneer's son.
So cute.
And Muneer's mother. This is his wife. Muneer's father. His brother.
Thank you so much for joining us today, family.
Okay, you're welcome.
We're so happy to see that.
Okay.
Now
Thank you.
for, yes? Now for the book release, I am thrilled to invite Farouk Sensei. Sensei is a leadership empowerment coach, trainer, and speaker. He has conducted training in more than 48 countries worldwide. He was 4 times National Karate Champion of India and Asian Brand Ambassador to represent 2 World Karate Championships in Brazil and Italy. He is a licensed coach and teacher with #1 motivational guru Les Brown and famous author and speaker John Maxwell. Farooq Sensei is a former IATA course director of London School of Management and former talent developer manager in Qatar Airways. He received the IATA Outstanding Achievement Award, Qatar Airways Best Technical Instructor Award, Qatar Airways Best of the Best Trainer Award, Qatar Airways HR Excellence Award, Junior Chamber International Outstanding Achievement Award, and still many more. Welcome, Sensei.
Hi, Zena. Thank you very much for that introduction.
Yes. You.
Well, when we talk about different categories of people, in fact, there are 11 different categories. The very first one are the sleepers. And when you talk about the sleepers, they don't see anything. They are people who are on the couch, knowing not what to do. The second one are the dreamers. The dreamers are somebody who sees something. The third category of people are the blamers. Blamers, you'll definitely find blamers around you. These are people, they find blaming and complaining excuses for everything. The next one is procrastinators. The procrastinators are those people who would say that yes, tomorrow, and you and I, we know very clearly that tomorrow never comes in. The next one is a starter. A starter is a person who starts, but he does not know where to take that to the next step. The next category of people are the players. The players, I want you to imagine a player like a goalkeeper in the football or in the soccer. These are people who play in the playground, but they are not in the front. The next one is perfectionist. Now, perfectionist is somewhat like the procrastinators. The procrastinators, they never start. And when it comes to the perfectionists, they never finish or they never end up. And the next one is the finisher. So these are the 8 categories of people. I said there are 11, 8 categories of people. And the 8th category of person is a finisher. Now, why did I talk about all these things? Now, if I ask you to raise your hands, how many of you have the dream to write a book? Just raise your hands or just go to the chat and say, I. How many of you would love to write a book? Is there in your dream to write a book? How many of you have that? Definitely. You can see a lot of eyes coming in, and that's natural. I had a dream to write a book, and writing a book makes you an authority in the business that you are in the industry that you are in the niche that you are in, because authority comes from authoring a book. If you go and visit a CEO or maybe the president of a company, and if you give a business card, as soon as you walk out of the office, what is going to happen to the business card? The business card is going to go directly into the trash. At the same time, if you have a book with you, and if you place the book and sign the book right in front of the person and hand over the book to the person, automatically what happens? You are creating a respect over there. How many of you agree to that? Say, I agree. Type IG if you agree to that. If you got a book with you, you go to an office, rather than giving a business card, if you just give you a book and just sign it in front of that person and hand it over to that person, definitely there's a higher respect because you become an authority in that particular area. Now, this book that has been just released, The Growth Hacker, the 99 Facts About Personal Growth That Will Make You Think Twice. Such a beautiful book. I went through the book before I wrote the foreword. Now, this book, step by step, just like what Zena said, it talks not about the 8 categories of people that I mentioned right now, starting from the sleepers, the dreamers, the players, the starters, the procrastinators, and the perfectionists. And no, it's not talking about that. This book is talking about category number 9, 10, and 11. Now you may ask, what is this category number 9, 10, and 11? Number 9, and this is what you and I have to focus on. And Muneer has put that in a very silent way to take a step by step. Now, again, it's a baby step. Category number 9 is to become not just a player or not just a finisher, but to become a peak performer. How many of you believe that you've got to be a peak performer in whatever you do? Come on, type PP, peak performer. Just write PP. If you agree to me, just type PP. You've got to be a peak performer in order to be the champion in whatever you are doing. Now, let's take an example. Let's take an example. You can become a peak performer in your department. You can become a peak performer in your organization. But there is a bigger circle that you have to think about. If I ask you, give me the name of the best player in your football team, you might give me the name of one person. And now if my question is, could you give me the name of the best football player that you know of in the world? Your name would be entirely different. How many of you agree to that? Say, I agree. It would be an entirely different name. It could be maybe Messi, it could be Pele, it could be somebody else. How many of you agree to that? Say, I agree, IG. So therefore, category number 10 is all about dominators. It's all about dominators, and he speaks about dominators in this. So number one, he's speaking about the dominators, and he's speaking about the peak performers. But there is one category that he has really crafted around. How many of you can give me what is the 11th category of people? Anyone who can take this challenge and type it down. What is the 11th category of people? And that's exactly what Muneer has focused in this book. What is the 11th category when it comes to people? The 11th category. I want everyone to take this challenge and write down. You said dreamer. Yes, Ruchi Mahajan, you gave me the right answer. He speaks about leaders. The 11th category is leader. Whoever you are, you must always focus to become the leader, not just a dominator, not just a peak performer, not just a finisher or a dreamer or a perfectionist, but you have to focus on leader. Now, leadership is just not a title. Everyone can become a leader. It doesn't matter whether you're 10 years old or whether you're 50 or 60 or even if you're 100 years old, you can become a leader. Whether you are in the top position in an organization or you're just in the lower level in your organization, still you can become a leader. But to become a leader, you got to take baby steps. And that is what Muneer has crafted here with 99 simple, very elegant quotes. And he has elaborated the quotes. I'm very proud of Muneer. When I met Muneer around about 3 years back, it was so simple. And when he shared his story that he wants to, he shared his dream that he wants to write a book, I was so proud of him. I'm so proud that he's one among the team members who was able to become a finisher. And I would love to see him as a dominator and as well as a leader. Muneer, thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. And with all of your permission, I hereby release the book, The Growth Hacker, 99 Facts About Personal Growth That Will Make You Think Twice. Thank you very much, Muneer, and all the leaders who are here.
Thank you very much, Santi. It was a great privilege to get it released by you.
Zana's mic is muted, I think.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
now we can hear you.
I'm sorry. I said that was a proud moment and we are all happy. So now let's have a sneak peek and summary in the book, The Growth Hacker. To read this, let's welcome Ms. Ami Rashid. Ami is a certified education specialist in Dubai. There is something unique here. There are 3 people reading this paragraph in the Growth Hacker book, and the 3 are in the same family. So welcome, Ami, the neck of the family.
Thank you, Zana, for a wonderful introduction. I love to start with Muneer's thought, which is children do what they see, not what you say. Right, Muneer?
Yes, thank you, Ami.
All the stories from this amazing book, all the stories are easily understood. I could connect with each and every story, especially those stories about kids. because I love kids. I'm proud and so thrilled to read one story from the Growth Hacker, 99 Facts About Personal Growth That Will Make You Think Twice. The chapter titled Children See You. From part 3, chapter number 73. A fine Sunday, my mother and wife were cooking something special, and I was fixing my toy car, my 2-year-old son's toy car in the kitchen. As I was trying to repair the broken toy car, what happened? Pretending to be an accomplished mechanic, my little son acting as my assistant. It was when I was looking for the knife that my eyes fell on a chocolate in the cupboard. Let the mechanic's work take a pause, I thought. Let me first finish this chocolate bar. I took it in my hand and gave the first piece to my mother. Seeing this and eager to get his share, my son burst out crying. It was too loud to bear. I gave him the rest of the chocolate. We were expecting that he would devour it in a few seconds. But what happened? To everyone's astonishment, he did not eat it himself. Instead, he broke it into 2 halves and gave the first portion to his mother. That is the beauty. Taking her portion, my wife took him up in her hand and kissed all over his face in an impatient show of love. My mother, with her teary eyes, remarked, "See, he is learning from you, my son. You gave the first portion to your mother, and he gave the first portion to his mother." Muneer asked a thought-provoking question here. How do you behave with your family members when your children are around? Is your behavior an example for them? Yes or no? They learn from you. So, this is a $1 million story of leading by example. Happy reading. Thank you.
That was so filled with emotions. My God, I could feel that. I could definitely feel that. Like you wrote the story. Thank you so much, Miss Ami, for summarizing that for us. It is an absolute pleasure to invite a guest of honor, Mr. T.K. Manojan. He is an assistant director and program head of All India Radio, Manjeri. Welcome, sir.
So
Can you hear me?
unmute yourself?
Muneer, ഇപ്പോ കേൾക്കാമോ?
ഇപ്പോ കേൾക്കാം.
Good evening, friends. I'm very happy to be with you this evening here to witness Muneer's book release. It has been a long cherished dream of Muneer to publish this book, and it has become a reality. I'm very happy to see that book is in our hands in its final shape. As we all know, we are passing through a very serious crisis in human history. To overcome this crisis, we need a lot of courage, a lot of self-confidence, a lot of motivation, a lot of positive energy. I don't know whether there is such a thing as positive energy, whether our physicist or scientist would agree to that. Anyway, it's a very beautiful concept, positive energy. Definitely, books like this can give us a lot of positive energy, which is the need of the hour. I wish Muneer all success and hope that his book would be read widely all over the world. I have to add one more thing. Muneer is doing actually motivational communication. I don't know, I'm not sure whether that is the apt word for it. He speaks to motivate, he writes to motivate. So it is motivational communication. If that motivational communication process is to be completed, it should culminate in some sort of positive action. That means you must come out of your shell. You must leave the writing desk and meet real people, interact with them, empathize with them, try to know their feelings, their emotions, their experiences. And finally, make whatever possible change you could in their lives. Only then can we say that that process is complete. I'm sure Muneer can do that. One more thing, please don't think it is a joke. In Muneer's absence in our office, we refer to him as Amayoor, not as Muneer. We jokingly, in a friendly way, say that, but it is not a joke. Amayoor, as we know, is a very small village in Malappuram district. In the coming years, Amayoor, this small district, small village in Malappuram district, will become well known outside Kerala and outside India through Muneer. I am sure. Let us watch. I once again wish him all success and wish him a worldwide readership. Let him write more, let him speak more, let him act more also. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir, for that fabulous speech. What you said was truly right. Was his, dream to write his book, and it finally happened. Now, to energize us, let's listen to a Hindi poem by Ruby Babu. Ruby is a transmission executive in All India Radio, Thrissur. Welcome, Miss Ruby.
Thank you. And hi, everybody. First of all, let me congratulate Mr. Muneer Amayoor for the realization of his dream. And yes, he deserves a big applause. As Manojan sir said, let Amayoor be known by his name. And as my friend and his colleague, I know he have more ideas than this 99 facts about personal growth, and we are looking forward more of his ventures. And coming to this poem, this is a poem written by famous Hindi poet Sohanlal Dwivedi, which emphasizes the importance of determination of life. And the one who tries never fails. Let this be true to everyone. The poem is somewhat like this. लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती, लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, नन्ही चींटी जब दाना लेकर चढ़ती है, चढ़ती दीवारों पे 100 बार फिसलती है, मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, मन का विश्वास रगों में साहस भरता है, गिर कर चढ़ना चढ़ कर गिरना ना उखड़ता है, आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, आखिर उसकी मेहनत बेकार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, लहरों से डर कर नौका पार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती, कोशिश करने वालों की हार नहीं होती. Thank you.
That was so sweet, Miss Ruby. I know the poet, but I wish I knew the meaning of the poem. Thank you so much. So let me invite another guest of honor, Mr. D. Pradeep Kumar. He is a journalist turned broadcaster, and he is currently at AIR Devikulam. He is a former program head at AIR Mandiri. He's also the author of 12 books. Welcome, sir.
Thank you very much for introducing me. Hello.
Sir, welcome. You are audible.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. I have immense pleasure in participating in this session. First of all, I congratulate Mr. Muneer Amayoor for this amazing and marvelous book. He's known to me for the last 4 years when he joined with us at IIR Mancheri, All India Radio station in Malappuram district of Kerala, on transfer from Thrissur in 2017. He is young, energetic, vibrant, and proved himself within no time as an excellent broadcaster, a presenter and producer, scriptwriter, and a multifaceted personality. And outside our premises, he is known as an orator, a motivational speaker, an educator. What else? Apart from that, he is also known as a magician and a hypnotist. So this book is being released now on an international platform that's in English. And in the preface of the book, he has rightly said that this is not to motivate, but to but the readers, he wants the readers to be reformed after reading this book. Now, out of the 99 chapters, I have read about 40 chapters in the last 2 or 3 days. And I found it in the intro, I have said that it's an amazing book because he has quoted profusely from his personal life, his professional lives, anecdotes from his right from his college days. So anecdotes to drive his points, how to reform yourself, how to to retrain yourself. So these real life stories from his own life, I have also quoted stories from epics and stories from classics, from the lives of Einstein, then Steve Jobs, and and several other persons of eminence to drive the point in question. So this is, in fact, a journey towards achieving goals, setting goals, to drive the points of, so reinventing oneself, passionate work or hard work. It terms the word hard works instead of hard work. Being a judge of thyself, addressing primary sense of others, then braving all the odds, making adversities into adversaries. These are the marching songs for mastering the life. At the end of the book, he has invited the readers to view topics he has dealt with. So I sum up by quoting his own words. He has illustrated by using the capital letter T to stress the point that one should be an expert. So 2 lines make the capital letter T. One is a horizontal line. That means we have some general knowledge about some general subjects. But vertical lines goes deep into some subjects. So one should try to be an expert. So after reading this book, my feedback is that he has gone deep into the subject of mastering one's life. So he has mastered the art of mastering lives of several people, thousands of people. So this reading of this book will definitely enlighten people. I hope Muneer Amayoor to write more books, new heights and new horizons become him. I wish him success. So I expect more books from him. Thank you very much to be here with you. Thanks once again. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for that wonderful speech. Of course, I couldn't believe that he was a hypnotist until I got a sneak peek from that book. I saw that he hypnotized a person that he or she, I forgot, yeah, could not walk, and that her feet were like ice and she could not really do it. I was like fascinated by that. Thank you so much, sir, for reminding that. So next we have the princess of the family, Naura, to read and summarize another paragraph for us. She's a fourth grader at Gulf Indian High School. Welcome, sweetie.
Welcome. Thank you. Look inside to shine outside, said Muneer Amayoor. I'm very happy and proud to read a chapter from Muneer Amayoor's book, The Growth Hacker. Chapter 40, Life Mirrors Your Soul. Because I love mirrors. A young man asked to a guru, I want to shine in everything, in every aspect of my life. People should look at me with respect, and I must be the number one in my business, family, and everything. Please bless me. The guru replied, Please wait, son. I will gift you a special device which will keep you at the top all the time. He went inside home and returned with an old wooden box. The eyes of the young man shined out of hope and surprise. When he opened it, he found nothing in it but a mirror which reflected his own face. He looked at the Guru with a questioning countenance. Guru smiled and said, Son, it is your thoughts, mindset, attitude, character, humility, beliefs, and spirituality that help you to shine outward. You are nothing but an outer reflection of your inner world. Now pause and ask yourself, if you had a mirror which will reflect your inner self, how would it look like? What a beautiful story. I loved it. Now I'm going to check in front of my mirror what is within me. You take care. Happy reading. Thank you.
Done speaking.
That was so cute. You made it even more interesting. Thank you so much. Yes. So next, it's time to welcome a guest of honor, Advocate T.P. Ramachandran. He is the chairman of Kala, Kerala Arts and Literature Academy. He's a writer and a cultural leader. Hearty welcome, sir.
So it seems like you were muted.
Unmute. Now it is clear.
Yes.
Dear friends.
Yes, sir. Your video is not on, sir. Your audio is audible. Video is not.
Please one minute. Video കിട്ടുന്നില്ല. Video. Please. Video. Video unmute ചെയ്യാം. Yes. Now it is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Please, I am in a journey. Dear friends, to more convenient, I am talking to Malayalam. മുനീർ അമയോറിന്റെ ഈ പുസ്തകം 40 ചാപ്റ്ററോളം ഞാൻ ഇന്നലെ രാത്രി വായിച്ചു തീർത്തു. ഇതൊരു അമേസിങ് വർക്കാണ്. മുനീർ ജീവിച്ചിട്ട് പോകുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ, ജോലി ചെയ്തു വരുന്ന കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ കണ്ടുമുട്ടിയ ആൾക്കാരെ ഇടയിൽ മുനീർ എങ്ങനെയാണ് ജീവിക്കുന്നത്, എങ്ങനെയാണ് ജീവിതത്തെ കാണുന്നത് എന്ന് വളരെ കൃത്യമായി കാണിച്ചു തരുന്ന ഒരു പുസ്തകമാണ്. മുനീറിനെ നമുക്ക് ഒരു 3 വർഷമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ നേരിട്ട് പരിചയമുണ്ട്. കാണുമ്പോൾ തന്നെ വലിയ പോസിറ്റീവ് എനർജി നമുക്ക് സപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുന്ന അപൂർവം ചില മനുഷ്യരിലെ ഒരാളാണ്. നമുക്ക് ഓരോരുത്തരെയും നമുക്കറിയാം. ഓരോരുത്തരെ കാണുമ്പോൾ എപ്പോഴും ഒരു വിഷമ ഉള്ള മുഖമായിട്ട് കാണും, അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എന്തെങ്കിലും വിഷമങ്ങൾ പറയും. സുഖമാണോ എന്ന് വെച്ചാൽ ശരി സുഖം തന്നെ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന ഒരു കാലഘട്ടത്തിൽ വളരെ വ്യത്യസ്തമായി ഏത് സമയത്തും ചിരിച്ചുകൊണ്ട് ജീവിതത്തെ പോസിറ്റീവായി കാണുന്ന ഒരു അത്ഭുത മനുഷ്യനാണ് ശരിക്കും മുനീർ. ആ മുനീറിന്റെ എഴുത്ത് നമ്മുടെ ജീവിതത്തെ തൊട്ടുപോകുന്ന, അതിന്റെ ജീവിതത്തിലെ ജോലിയെ തൊട്ടുപോകുന്ന, ദൈവത്തെ തൊട്ടുപോകുന്ന ചില സന്ദർഭങ്ങളിൽ വിശദീകരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ജീവിതത്തെ വളരെ പോസിറ്റീവായി കാണുന്ന ഈ പുസ്തകം നമ്മളെല്ലാവരും വായിക്കണം. പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് ഒരു ഇന്റർനാഷണൽ ലാംഗ്വേജിൽ എഴുതുന്നത് കൊണ്ട് ലോകത്തിലെല്ലാവർക്കും, പ്രത്യേകിച്ച് പുതിയ യുവതലമുറയ്ക്ക് ഇത് വായിക്കാൻ കഴിയുന്നതും അവർക്കൊക്കെ വലിയ പ്രചോദനമാവുന്നതുമായിരിക്കും. ഈ പുസ്തകം എല്ലാവരും വായിക്കട്ടെ, വലിയ ഒരു സംരംഭമായി മാറട്ടെ, എല്ലാവർക്കും വലിയ പ്രചോദനമാവട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുന്നു. മുനീറിന്റെ ഈ പുസ്തകത്തിന് എല്ലാവരും വലിയൊരു വായനക്കാര സമൂഹം ഉണ്ടാവട്ടെ എന്ന് ആശംസിക്കുകയും ഇനിയും മുനീറിന് കീഴടക്കാനുള്ള വഴികൾ വളരെ വലുതാണെന്ന് അറിയിക്കുകയും ചെയ്യുന്നു. നന്ദി, നമസ്കാരം. താങ്ക് യു everybody.
Thank you so much, sir, for that brilliant talk. Although some people did not understand it, we surely did. Thank you so much. So now let's listen to another Malayalam song by Adhira J. Warrior. She is an English teacher at Rajagiri Public.
Thank you, Sena. Hope it's audible. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I would like to convey our hearty congratulations to Muneer sir for this great success. I'm eagerly waiting to read the book. And thank you so much, dear sir, for this wonderful opportunity. Here's the song for you. Hope you'll enjoy. കുരുത്തോല കൊണ്ടു ഞാനി കിനാവിൽ നിന്നും ഒരു നല്ല കിളിച്ചന്തം മിടഞ്ഞുണ്ടാക്കി അതിലെന്റെ ഹൃദയം ഞാൻ ഒളിച്ചു വച്ചു അതിനൊന്നു മിടിക്കുവാനിടം കൊടുത്തു ഇളം ചുണ്ടുകൾക്കു സ്വയം മറന്നു പാടാൻ മുളം തണ്ടിൻ മധുവൂറും സ്വരം കൊടുത്തു അകലെ അങ്ങാകാശം നിറഞ്ഞു കാണാൻ അകക്കണ്ണിൻ നിലാപക്ഷം കടം കൊടുത്തു ഒടുവിലെൻ മനസ്സൊന്നു കൊടുത്ത നേരം പൊടുന്നനെ അതിൻ ചിറകനങ്ങിപ്പോയി അറിയാതെ അതു പൊങ്ങി പറന്നു പോയി അനന്തമാം വിഹായസിലലിഞ്ഞു പോയി കുരുത്തോല കിളി പിന്നെ തിരിച്ചു വന്നിൻ ഹൃദയത്തിൽ കൂടുകൂട്ടിയൊളിച്ചിരുന്നു ഇന്നതാണിൻ മനസ്സിന്റെ തളിർച്ചില്ലയിൽ ഇരുന്നേതോ മൃദുരാഗം ശ്രുതിമീട്ടുന്നു ഇന്നതാണിൻ മനസ്സിന്റെ തളിർച്ചില്ലയിൽ ഇരുന്നേതോ മൃദുരാഗം ശ്രുതിമീട്ടുന്നു. Thank you so much for listening.
That was so soothing and melodious. Thank you so much. I wish there was more though. I didn't want it to end. Thank you. I'm so happy to invite Mr. Naveen Kumar, be guest of honor. He's a trainer with a vision to ignite human minds, an HRO trainer, and worked as a master of ASAP. Not as soon as possible, additional skill acquisition program, excuse me, by Government of Kerala. He's also an author. Welcome, sir.
Good evening. Good evening, friends. My name is Naveen Kumar and Mr. Muneer is one of my favorite friends. We often talk in phone. And what I can say about him is we worked together before 6 years at Ponnani, Trikkav School. And during that days, he was actually a growth hacker and growth accelerator for so many students. He had done that. And as we a leader is one who goes the way, shows the way, and leads the way. Muneer is a person, he has gone through these stages and he had a lot of experiences. And not just getting that experiences within, he's sprouting outward in his terms, he's sprouting outwards to extend that to the whole world. He's a very good trainer, a motivational speaker, a very good friend of mine, a very good human being, and a good broadcaster, and along with them, he's a very good coordinator. So these are some of the qualities of Mr. Muneer, and his book reflects those things. And when we see the book, it's divided into 3 parts. The first part is move forwards. So there is a decision to move. First, we have to take that. And second, he says about looking inward. We have to look inside. When we are moving forward, first of all, we have to look inside. And finally, he says to spread outwards. And he is a person, he already decided to move forward. He always looked inward and is now sprouting and spreading outward. Excellent, Mr. And I'm quoting his quote, neither hard work nor smart work, but hard work keeps you at top. And it's Muneer's hard work. Definitely, this will take you to the top. And let this opportunity of a great gathering make you much more sprout outside and to write a lot of books for this world. Wishing you all the very best, Muneer. Have a great life ahead, igniting the minds of human beings by your words, by your books, and your entire skills. All the best.
Thank you, sir. And we all wish that he will write exciting and helpful books again. Thank you so much. Now let's listen to another English song by Miss Aparna Anish. She is a junior telecom officer in BSNL. Rock the stage, Miss.
Thank you. Good evening, all. First of all, I would like to convey my hearty congratulations to Mr. Muneer Amayoor for his wonderful book, The Growth Hacker.
You're muted, Miss. Miss, you're muted. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you also turn on your video?
Okay. Can you hear me?
Yes, but there's some.
Hear me?
Yes, but there is some bandwidth issues. No problem. Go on.
Okay. Okay. I would like to sing famous song, We Shall Overcome.
Think you went on mute again. Yeah, okay.
We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. Oh, deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. होंगे कामयाब, होंगे कामयाब, हम होंगे कामयाब एक दिन। ओ मन में है विश्वास, पूरा है विश्वास, होंगे काम।
Looks like Miss Aparna's bandwidth is really low. We wish we could hear more of it.
Hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Unnai munnera, unnai munnera, unnai munnera inna. ഈ ആത്മവിശ്വാസം മനസ്സിൽ കരുതിടാം, ഒന്നായി മുന്നേറാം ഇന്ന്. We shall overcome. Sorry for the interruption. Thank you all.
Rashid. Rashid.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi, Zana, you had muted, so nobody heard what you said.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So now for the head of our family, Rashid. He's an associate director, PR Watermelon Communications, Dubai. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Zena, for the wonderful introduction. Every night, my daughter and son wait for me to tell a bedtime story. I'm happy that I'm managing it. Now I have got another treasury of stories to tell them. Thank you, Muneer Amayoor, for coming with this growth hacker. Hi, leaders. I'm glad and feel honored to be a part of this book launch. Let me share with you my humble thoughts about this marvelous book and this great author. I have read a few stories from this collection, and I felt how Muneer, as a personal growth architect, embodied the process of developing life as a growth project. Personal growth is a lifelong project for every individual. You need to implement this project very systematically with a brilliant plan. You and I need to architect life with an aesthetic vision and develop it with a powerful purpose. Muneer finds out the resources for his book from his own life to develop the growth structure for himself and for others as well. These resources are the lessons from his own experiences. Muneer wrote very simple yet powerful stories. He shared his anxieties that made him rethink. He illustrated the scenes that he wanted to see again. He brings the wisdom that helped him to stay stronger. And he presented the thoughts that sought his attention again. As a person in search of the wisdom to achieve greatness, I love reading The Growth Hacker so that I can internalize and reflect on it, because these stories are perfectly matching with my own values in life. Now, let me read the last passage from the chapter titled, What Do You Need? From The Growth Hacker. Bombarding your kids with all the resources in the world will not help them. Make sure that they have the right surroundings to grow. What they need the most is an environment where they are free to ask questions, to act little naughty, to make friends, make mistakes, talk to animals and flowers, and play with kids and adults. An inspiring environment and a pair of free wings are the greatest gifts that you can give to your children. And let me conclude with a quote by Muneer, that is, you are the product of your environment. I repeat, you are the product of your environment. I wish all the best to Mr. Muneer Amayoor in his journey as an author and a leader. Thank you very much.
We are surely the product of our environment. Thank you so much, sir. Now, the session I have been looking forward to, an interview with Mr. Muneer Amayoor. Welcome, sir, Mr. Muneer Amayoor.
Hi, Zena.
So, sir, what motivated you to write the book?
Okay, what motivated me to write the book? Okay, I will tell you. The idea of writing this book was struck in my mind while I was doing a course under the guidance of Farouk Sensi, who is a wonderful leadership empowerment coach. It all began when I engaged myself in jotting down my concepts and convictions as my own quotes. The original idea was to publish 99 quotes on personal growth. Later, it expanded to paragraphs and later into 99 chapters. Now, it's a book with 99 chapters spreading over 384 pages. Thanks to COVID-19, I was quarantined twice and my village was declared as containment zone once. As a result, I got some time to engage creatively in writing my book. So thanks to COVID-19. It was a hard way to complete the book. It was very hard. Obviously, there were a lot of sleepless nights. However, I saw that one person in my mind who would get a spark from the book to undergo a positive transformation that he or she needs in their life. That thought kept me moving forward. Even before writing the first chapter, I got the cover page designed from Morocco. Then I put that cover page on my desktop. Every time I opened my laptop, this cover page reminded me of my mission.
Wow, that was such a personal story. Thank you so much for sharing us. You know, you seem so happy saying that. Seeing you happy makes me happy.
Thank you.
So, sir, what makes this book unique from other self-help books?
Okay, I would say this is not a book for motivational advice. Motivational advice is the last thing you can expect from this book. The intention of this book is to transform whoever goes through the whole book, not just to motivate with some random stories or quotes. The entire work is drawn from my own life experiences, thoughts and feelings, childhood memories, school and college life, life at my postal department, life at my Agashawani, then the moments with my friends, with my family, with my loving father, mother, wife, and kid. All these moments have inspired me to find something important for everyone in their life. That is, this book will not give you any motivational theory or magic. Do not expect any magic or theory from this. Instead, it will give you a bounded optimism. Not the term, bounded optimism. To live in the reality, face failures, fail again, and at the same time, to fight back and emerge victorious in your life. After all, we all have just one stint in this life.
Yes, you're so right. And those moments in your life are what makes this book unique. Truly. So my last question, last but not the least, how does this book impact the readers?
I would say this book will help young adults to realize their purpose and stay productive with bounded optimism by finding greatness in every little thing that you see in your life. And that too, without any jargons or rhetoric.
Yes, that is like a paragraph, a sentence of so much value. Thank you. It was a truly valuable session, and thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, Zena.
My pleasure. Now, audience, the time has come for you all. I had warned you to rack your brains because I was gonna question you about. Okay, I'm definitely scaring you. Don't worry, it is an open forum. Anyone can talk, and I would love to hear your feedbacks. Does anyone want to talk? Does anyone want to give any feedback? We would love to hear that.
Yes, I want to give the feedback about Muneer.
Yes, about this session, about the ceremony, about the book.
Right. Yeah. So, by the way, my name is Anil Jatla from Hyderabad, and I am a motivational trainer for a couple of corporate companies, as well as I am the head of the recruitment for the UK and Europe for almost a large 4 banking companies. Okay. Now coming to about Muneer, I had a very less interaction with him. It's past almost 1 month. For one program, we both became partners, but it was a very less time, but I understood a lot of more about him. And when he shared about some hard copy about the book, I gone through some chapters, and I felt this is a realistic story which each and everyone have been faced in their lives. So by concluding this thing, I wish him all the best, and definitely this is going to after reading this book, I wish each and every individual life definitely at one point of time they always think, yes, something we have born existed in this world to do something. So by learning a lot of skills, every person, they should have some mentor who guide them. They have to follow the instructions, and they have to learn a lot of things to succeed in the life. And I wish Muneer once again all the best, and I see a lot of books coming from him. Thank you so much for this opportunity to speak and to give some instruction about this program.
Thank you so much, Mr. Anil, for that beautiful feedback. That was full of value. And surely 1 month is not enough to spend with a very precious person like Muneer. Thank you so much for the feedback. Do anyone else? Thank you. Do anyone else want to give any feedback?
Hi.
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Myself, Rafia. I'm one of the sisters of Muneer. So, well, I was telling about this event to my housemate. As of now, I am pursuing masters from the United Kingdom. So when I was telling about my brother's book is going to release and it's a event happening in the Zoom, and she was telling, we are really troubling to do our assignment submissions here, some 2,000, 3,000 words. How can he publish a book of his own? So I was literally thinking, because we don't have anyone from our family who wrote something in the past. Literally no one from our family published a book. So this is indeed a proudest moment for me, for us family. So we are grateful to have you, dearest brother. So I just want to congratulate you. I'm really proud of you. The whole family is proud of you. Thanks again for doing this. And that's it, yeah.
Surely you are blessed to have a brother. Thank you so much, Ms. Rafia, for joining us here from UK and giving that valuable feedback. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Anil Datla. Thank you, Rafia.
Does anyone want to give any feedback? I think the time is running out. So before going to the book purchase options, let us just watch the book trailer. You have but one stint on the planet Earth. It's brief, it's fast, it's short-lived. But that's all you get to make a shot at your dream. How can you ignite that spark within you to make every second counted, to make every moment used, to grow beyond your tiny shell, to reach that destination you always wanted to reach, to emerge victorious in your life? 99 growth hacks that will make you think twice and accelerate your pace towards your dream. Now that's a good trailer. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now coming to the book purchase options. Both Kindle and hard copy are available internationally. On Amazon.in, the regular price is 249 rupees, but we have a launching price and which is only 99 rupees. On Amazon.com, the price is $6.99 and the launching price is $1.99. The discount will only be for 3 days. You can get the hard copy from Amazon, Flipkart, and Book Media. And a special offer, a 500 rupees gift for a lucky person purchasing the book before 12 p.m. IST tonight. To participate, send a screenshot of the purchase with your name on this number. Can you type it on the chat, Mr. Muneer? That number. We also request you to read the book and give a valuable review in Amazon, Flipkart, or Book Media so that anyone reading it will be tempted to buy it. Thank you. And I welcome Mr. Muneer Amayoor for the concluding speech.
Some debts can never be repaid. At this juncture, let me express my sincere gratitude for such debts that I can never repay. All praise be to the God Almighty. Farooq Sensi, I'm deeply grateful to him for inspiring me to do more, to write this book. He wrote the foreword too, and he was here as a chief guest. I couldn't think of a better person to write the foreword for me. He maintains such a good level of personal and professional connection. Thank you, Sensi. Today, as guest of honors, my colleagues from All India Radio, Program Head Manojan Sir of All India Radio Mancheri, former Program Head of All India Radio Mancheri and currently working at AIR Devigulam, Sri Pradeep Kumar Sir, Advocate T.P. Ramachandran, Naveen Kumar, I'm thankful to all of you for coming here to bless us. Maksud, he is the person behind beautifully transforming my writing. He has polished and edited all my writings. Without the sleepless nights you spent, Maksud, this would not have been possible. Zaid Benedra from Morocco, thank you for the beautiful cover you designed for me. Shibu PM and my classmate Paurnami Chitra, both of you used your artistic skills creatively for the promotion of the book. Your creative contributions will be remembered forever. My parents, my loving mom, my loving dad, my wife Suhara, my little son Ritu, my brothers, my friends, everyone, all of you have supported me in this long way. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Before publishing the book, I needed some pre-release reviews. For that, when I asked, there were a lot of eminent guys and girls ready for that. Amir Rashid, and Naura. You saw that beautiful family, right? They are very supportive. They gave me a beautiful review. They presented the reading today. Thank you. Then, Anil Dattila, Dr. Anuradha Mohan, Kamalesh, Jagadish, then Shafiq, all these persons were there to review the book even before it was released. Now let me think of Shafiq Ambalakunan, Valuepreneur Shafiq. He was the person who was with me from the day one of the book. He asked me, why can't you write a book? And from that question, I started accelerating the journey. Thank you, Shafiq, for your wholehearted support. And my colleagues, Ruby Babu, then Adira Wajir, Abarna, all of your musical presence were precious here. If at least one person gets a lesson, gets a benefit out of at least one chapter of the book, I'm delighted. That's all for me. At least one person should get some benefit. And at this point, let me tell you one thing. I'm deeply indebted to you all. It was really a teamwork. Without this could have never been possible. Now, let me tell you about Zena, an energetic girl from Qatar. She joined from Qatar. She was there from early days, and she gave the voice to the trailer, and she was here to give an energetic presentation throughout this session. Thank you, Zena. You are such an energetic young student. We have a lot of hope in you. So with a lot of debt, with a lot of gratitude, with a lot of happiness, let me once again thank you wholeheartedly. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Leader Muneer, for giving us such a wonderful book and giving me such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much. That book is such a big value to me, and this will be an unforgettable memory. I loved it. So the session has officially concluded, even though I didn't really want to.
Zena, may I add one thing?
Yes.
Here, one thing, I have mentioned a lot of characters from my schools, and many of my teachers are here, and I feel a lot of grateful to be released in the presence of my lovable teachers. My teachers are here, and I'm humbled at their presence.
I'm so happy to hear that. You spoke from your heart, and you were so happy, and in the audience, I'm so happy. I don't have really words to say because I think you're about to cry. I'm just so happy to be here and be the master of ceremony and give your voice to the trailer and give my voice to the trailer. I'm just so happy I did that. Be in here, and this is such a wonderful opportunity. Thank you so much, and everyone who joined us. Thank you so much for your valuable time and effort by sitting in here and listening to the book. And I hope you buy the book and be such a value to the book. Thank you.
Thank you all. Thank you all.
Thank you all. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Who is that?
Good night.
Oh,
Good night. Good
that was
night.
such a cute voice. Good night, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us.
I'm not able to hear you. I think there is some issue.
Are you able to hear me now?
Yeah. You're audible.
Yeah. So I was just saying thank you so much for your time and good night, everyone. Have sweet dreams.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night and bye bye.
It's so cute to hear their voices.
മുനീറിന്റെ പുസ്തക പ്രകാശനമായിരുന്നു ഞാൻ സ്പീക്കിംഗ്
Good night.
Muneer sir, hearty congratulations. We are all proud of you. I'm Yunus here.
കേൾക്കുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Muneer sir? Hello? Hello?
കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
Hello?
എനിക്കൊന്നും കേൾക്കുന്നില്ല.
But we are able to listen you. Muneer sir, we are able to listen you. Hello?
Okay, hello. Now I can hear.
Okay. Can you hear me? Hello, Muneer sir. Thank you anyway.
Thank you, Yunus.
Hi, Muneer sir. I am Sabira teacher. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
ദേവരാജൻ സാർ പോയോ? ദേവരാജൻ സാർ ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നല്ലോ.
ഓക്കെ, ബൈ ബൈ. എല്ലാവർക്കും ഹൃദയത്തിൽ നിന്ന് നന്ദി. കേട്ടില്ല.
റിലു എന്തോ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ. റിലു എന്തോ പറയുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ.
മുനീറ, പ്രോഗ്രാം ഉഷാറായിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഇനിയുള്ള എല്ലാ സപ്പോർട്ടും നമ്മുടെ ഭാഗത്തു നിന്നുണ്ടാവും. മാർക്കറ്റിംഗ് ലെവലിലായാലും നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ പബ്ലിസിറ്റി ഏറ്റെടുത്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഓക്കെ,
എല്ലാവർക്കും നന്ദി. ഗുഡ് നൈറ്റ്. നമുക്കപ്പോ ഇനി പിന്നീട് കാണാം അല്ലെ?